took a standpoint in the start by accident because I forgot I wasn't writing like argumentative. And I also forgot my hook for the start.
Tone, and then what argumentative tone?
So basically I started with I agree that this viewpoint is correct.
Then?
And then the rest is kind of just rushed.
Okay, guys. Anyway, we don't want to cry over spilled milk. Good evening, the three gentlemen. So moving forward, you know that we got 2 more months for you to really put down your burden, put down whatever stress, enjoy yourself. But for Yibo and the rest of the 2 of you, 3 of you, as you know, moving forward in the next 2 months, you got a very uphill task to climb, especially for Tianyu and Hanling. It's a set 3 with a total new games and new subjects. Okay, Yibo will tell you, when you go to set 3, it's really hell of a lot of things to do. Correct, Yibo? You manage your CCA, you manage this and that, and then you have the BRA, and then you have to go for competition, all the craps. It's a year of FML, really FML, okay, and WTH. What the hell? Okay. Or what the holy shit, WHS. So whatever it is, Yibo, I suggest if you want to continue your CWS or moving on next year, if I'm starting a set 4 English class, my advice is we have to do more homework. And then if you need a one-to-one help, just let me know, okay? Free of charge for you, seriously. A one-to-one. I'm serious. I really serious. This one, Tianyu and Hanling can be your witness. Okay, one-to-one. Whether free, okay, anything, one-to-one. I mean, on top of your regular tuitions, if you need help for your history, for your SS, okay, if you want to attend the class, out of it, you need extra lesson like before the end. Like tonight, children, after 9:30, then we have a 10 o'clock. I have a listening commentary for tomorrow, set 4 GCO level. So by 9:30 sharps, I will have to stop them preparing for 10 o'clock tonight, the listening commentary for my 5. One of them is a private candidate who is 22 years old, who is retaking English paper. So yes, so I think it's don't self-blame yourself. Okay, moving forward, I think you know for the past 2 years, 3 years or 2 years with me, Yibo, you know, right? You need thank God you have your regular practice and now your mind is more matured. Okay, I will not have any doubts that Hanling you'll pass with flying colors. The only thing is I'm worried for your handwriting as well as you might sometimes overconfident writing certain things. That's all. Other than that, I think.
Yeah, speaking of overconfident, there were 10 questions to memorize for history. Okay, I memorized the essay. I memorized 9 of them. I forgot to memorize 1, and then that one got tested.
Ayo. So now you understand, So sometimes 所谓教者必败，听过这句成语听过吗？
听过。
So 不要bright before fall of oneself. Bright before oneself. So don't okay, never mind. Let's move on and keep. Today's topics is very, very interesting because we are talking about this one here. So nevertheless, we have to move on in the terms of better understanding. So Tianyu, whatever it is, thank you for your sharing. Now your main thing is now write more. If you need help, sometime during holidays, if you want Uncle Raymond to mark, let's say you don't attend, you want to have a break, and then you want to continue. As long like put it this way, Hanling, Tianyu, as long you are my students, okay, continue to submit your homework, whether you continue my tuition or not. You know what, Hanling, one of my students now is in London. 3 days ago, he sent a message to me. Yeah, he dropped O-level this year and went to London to study for A-levels. He dropped a WhatsApp to me. Uncle Raymond, can you help me to do my house captain? Okay, I will get his permission to see whether I can share with all of you first. So I help him to type and then these things like that. So it's the total different ball games. Like usually they will give you homework today and then expect you to finish it by tomorrow with 300 words or 500 words. Yeah. Okay, and they don't give a damn to you whether you take it or not. So that's how it works. Okay, if you think Singapore education is stress, there are other countries is even more stressful. All right, so Yibo especially, next year is a very, very critical year. A year to decide whether you go A-level, poly, ITE, or retake. Correct? 4 path. Don't say the government never give you 4 path choice. The 5th choice, you know what? You know what's the 5th choice? Out of the 4 choices here, your parents might send you overseas. True not? It's true, it's true, correct now. That's life, seriously. So you know education is important. So I hope you have learned your lesson. I'm not saying this year lesson is effed up for you, Ipo. You have learned your lesson to do your cooking. You know, like yesterday, Ipo, I went to your uncle's shop, right? Remember the Western food? So that guy is the only guy there, no? So I say, 大哥，你一个人做啊？哇，还要 barbecue satay, you know satay, right? Satay. 还要做 Western food, 还要做这个做那个。你懂他怎么回答我吗，一波？没办法咯，谁叫我读书读不高，做这种工作？那你懂我怎么回答他吗？翰林天佑，我说活该啦，谁叫你不要读书 ？Ask for it 咯，做这种工作工钱就不高，活该啊你 ！Ask for it. Are you surprised before I say this or not surprised? No, seriously, go.
What level not surprised?
Huh? You're not surprised, ah?
Yeah, to a certain level is not really surprising.
No, I never say this to him. I will never say to anybody when they say, 我读书读不高，所以我要倒垃圾、扫地。I will never say. You know what I say to him? 我说大哥不可以这样讲的吗？行行出状元，听过这句话吗？翰林，行行出状元，听过吗？天佑，没有听过啊？一波有没有听过？听过哦，行行出状元 means every occupations are due with full respect. Agree not, honey? Without the sweeper, without the person who throw the rubbish, without the person who clean and mop and do the fogging of the dengue mosquito, right? I think we'll all die like hell. True not? It's true. We cannot look down on other people's occupations. We must respect one another. Okay, so Ipo, that's what I told him. Then later he asked me what I'm doing. I said I'm a teacher. But I didn't tell him that I come here to test his food. Okay. But it's nice, it's nice. Thank you. Tell your uncle it's nice. I'm yet to go there and buy satay. My favorite. Satay is my favorite. Especially, you know, the onion and the rice, right? The satay, you put the rice and then, oh my goodness. Okay, guys, let's talk more about this. So you can realize today, this picture here is a bit different. It's a portrait because later there's some things to share with you. Okay, now, guys, it's time for, you see, we did this, right? We use the AIMS, okay? So Tianyu, can concentrate on Tianyu. All of you, can you please look at the screen here? So later, I want you to do these things. You know, last week we did this, right? Okay, now I want you to do just the introductions for what you have done. Hey, hello, what happened? Hey, hello. Oh my gosh, sorry, Okay, so now your job is now to give me an introductions. Okay, just these three topics.
What are the topic?
Eh?
Okay.
So now you just
it's a bit laggy across Zoom.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Just now when I type usually very fast. Okay, so what does charity means to you? So Tianyu, Hanling, and Ipo, just give me the aims, the AIMS for just the introduction of these three. Okay, now in case you forgot what is aims, your atmosphere. You create the atmosphere, you create the interesting things that you want to talk, link to your introductions, and give me a one motivating sentence or sentences, like using fist pop, and the S will be the last sentence to keep the suspense that people would like to read on to your second, third, fourth, and finally your conclusions. All right, let's go. So so that means Han Ling, Tianyu, and Yibo, you have three solid introductions.
We write one introduction for each.
So total you have three introductions. You are damn right.
All right.
You are damn right.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. All right. Yeah, and aims. So I congratulate you, Tianyu. You have just promoted to set 3, yeah?
Wait, not so fast yet. We still, our school, right? If I'm not wrong, from what I heard, I'm not sure if this is for every school, is to pass English 50% and your overall grade like for the whole entire year with all subjects must be at least 50% or so.
Yeah, something like that, correct.
But from what I heard, all my grades are decent, so I'm pretty sure I can do it.
No, the thing, Tian Yu.
Graduate.
No, Tian Yu.
Hmm?
Now you pass Set 3. The question, your next question to you is which faculty, right? Correct now? The science or the arts or whatever.
Oh, science, I think science is. Wait, I'm actually not very sure if I still can.
That's the question, you see.
I'm not even sure if I can pick or not, but if I can't, I don't think I can take pure science anymore, but maybe combine.
No, correct. That's why don't say cannot be. Let's wait. At least now you clear one obstacle, correct now?
Yeah.
So there's another final obstacle, that is which one? That the subject combinations is going to be very important for your future career endeavor, all right? 那个很重要，不要玩真的
Because whether the one you take, you have to be stuck with it for 2 years.
No, for the rest of your life.
Huh?
For the rest of your life.
I mean, yeah, but then like you have to study for 2 years, and then after that, whether you drop it or not, it's a different.
Correct. Yes. So Yibo, the next 2 months are you going for holiday now?
I don't think so. Like I'm having my O-level Chinese.
No. Hey, hello. After your O-level Chinese are you going
I don't know.
going back to China or anything?
No, most likely not.
Okay, so please during holiday, if you really need help, please give me a call, okay? Right, we can go to your daddy coffee shop. No, seriously, no, must really.
It's kind of far away from my house. It's all the way at like Yishun.
Oh yeah, you're staying in Bedok, right?
Yeah.
Bedok, okay.
Wait, Bedok, which part of Bedok? Because there could be a chance.
Technically right next to the Tanah Merah MRT station because my school is very near.
Tanah Merah MRT.
Wait, we should go raid his house like now.
No, you can get past the security.
Okay, just in a condo. Every house in Tanah Merah is a condo. It's fine.
Wait, hey Chow, imagine he lives in the Zaya's house, like that thing.
Oh yeah. Wait, which condo?
The new one.
Oh no, never mind. He's the one. Your friend on. Hey Chow, your friend on.
No, it's not. It's the one in front of it.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Wait,
Don't
Chow.
worry. You have my
Do you know what
support.
Sec 3 time? No. Chow, do you know what Sec 3 history?
Yeah, of course. Why?
Like,
You
can
learn
you just
about rise
roughly
of
tell me
Hitler.
what are we gonna learn in Sec 3?
Rise of Hitler, World War II.
Hello, excuse me. Tian Yu, don't be so don't be so excited.
No, Chow, I mean, I haven't gotten back my history. That's why I just want to know roughly.
Once you confirm you're taking history in Set 3, then we talk about it.
Hey, no, Chow. I need to know first, so I can think beforehand.
Okay, I will let my assistant, Mr. Shao, to talk to you. Associate Professor Shao Yibo, can you explain what you have?
I take elect history, so it's basically like they'll teach you rise of Hitler and like what's it called? Rise of Stalin and then World War II.
That's
Wrong.
it. Oh.
Wrong.
That's
He
what they
like
teach me.
He like history, but he say only 50% correct.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
what?
Chow, from what I heard from my senior, if you take like the pure history, you have to read 2 books, right?
Yes.
And then if you take normal history,
Elect history.
It's called
you call
elect.
it,
It's
right?
not
I mean,
normal.
actually, yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, he like history, correct.
Elect history is only 1 book, right?
Yes, but if
But
you
both-
ask me to take pure history, elect history to me is, or even world history. I take world history also. Okay, and pure history is very, very, very dull, very boring, and very straight to the point.
You guys gotta know, if you guys don't like pure history in other schools, our school's history also have to learn Mao Zedong.
That's different. Yes. I honestly.
We have to learn Hitler, Stalin, and Mao Zedong. So continue complaining, yes.
Sorry, actually for Set 3 history, what Nipo says is correct. The rise of Stalin, Hitler, as well as the rise of Japanese imperialism.
Well, who's Stalin?
Japanese imperialism, I think Nipo missed out that one, right?
Stalin
yeah,
is
Japan.
the communist leader of Russia.
and
But that was
then
Joseph
Russia.
Stalin.
at the
Wait,
same
is
time,
Stalin the Japanese or
Russian.
let me finish. Let me finish. First, you start off with World War One. Why World War One started? Then you have to talk about the Treaty of Versailles. You talk about the League of Nations. Then you talk about the rise and fall of Stalin. Actually, it's a rise only, no fall. and the industrialization and collectivizations for Stalin. Then you talk about the Great Depressions and talk about the what you call the Rhinelands, and you talk about the rise of Hitler and the fall of Hitler, and then the rise
and the weakness of the League of Nations.
Weakness of the League of the Nations. That's later on, 30 years later, they become United Nations. And of course, we are talking about the rise and fall of Hitler and rise and fall of Japan. And that is set 3. Set 4, we will talk about Cold War already. That's the end of Cold War.
Cold War is what? Which country?
It's basically America and Russia.
Just remember the two bear. 那两只熊，一只是北极熊，一个是狗熊，对吗？美国是狗熊吗？
一个是熊猫。
熊猫是中国，中国没有 involve。哎，中国有啊，有。好，involve 有。
But you all cannot believe that.
这三只 bear OK, come, ready? Have you done ready? Can you submit your answer to the Zoom chat so I can base it? And then when you type, excuse me, when you type, can you put your AIMS inside? Don't let me guess. Okay, yes, can you?
Sure, I'm pretty sure I have a high chance of taking pure lit because my lit is all B. Well, my geog I just got back, it was C5.
History?
History haven't. Our teacher never come today. It's tomorrow. And then I can tell you tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow is Friday. Oh, wow, very fast.
And then next week I have 2 days of school, and then we are having some post-exam activities.
No lah, because next week O level start 了吗？拜一。Yeah, Monday start already.
Monday? Wait, I thought my no, I think our school is Tuesday. I'm not sure. I forgot.
No, not your school.
Monday?
The whole Singapore.
Whole Singapore Monday?
Yes, Monday is E-Maths. Tuesday is paper 1 and 2 English. Wednesday is history.
Oh, true. You already know.
Yes, tomorrow is listening comprehension exam. The whole school is taking. No. The whole Singapore secondary school is taking.
Wait. Oh, yeah. So that was what my teacher was telling me about. I was so confused. Wait, that's O level, right? That means
Yes.
N level passed already, right? Like
Over liao.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, your school is merging with another school, right?
Yeah, Ping.
So you're going there to study or they coming?
No, you're coming here. Because our school is like, how do I say, bigger, I guess. And plus our school cannot be used to build in a HDB, bro. We live right beside a main road. Like, I mean, not live. Our school is like.
He lives beside the entrance to the PIE, and
there's no way people can live there. I mean, actually can but then our school compound isn't like too big.
It's not consumer friendly.
Yeah, it's not good nature.
Okay, come. Let's give me your first one. What does charity means to you? Or you can do any one. You don't need to do the first one. What does charity? You can do why we need charity or which charity do you think? Okay, because we got a few more slides to talk today. What is an economy? That's what we want to talk about this. And this will also Ipo help you in your history as well and social study.
Wait, do you learn about science like physics?
Yeah, no, I do bio and only.
Oh, then
my generations is only we are different from your generation.
Because I'll sign up for I sign up for Minecraft education competition. And then we are given lots of topics. Me and my friend wanted to do physics. So our plan is to build like those stars and black hole.
Wow. Okay.
So what you're saying is you want my help?
No, actually yes. I need to know what. No, actually I'm not really sure. We haven't even start planning too much, but.
Okay.
HR, explain. Do you know why the stars can emit light even though it's just gases?
No.
It's because the gases are burning.
No, it's actually not. I don't think it is at least.
The spontaneous combustion of the gas of the concentrated gases in the.
We are talking about charity here. We are not talking about star physics. Sorry,
My bad.
If you were to pick between literature and geog, because you already took you take history, which one will you take?
I definitely take lit. I'm very strong in lit also.
Ooh. So if I ask you a lit question, will you like help me?
Depends what kind of question.
If I ask you history?
Of course, both is my strengths.
If I ask you geography,
Geography is
Geography.
okay. But if you ask me math, I'm the best really.
sure, you knew.
I agree.
Wow. I will score A 1+1. 从后面算起啊，
2 marks. Yes,
从
that's
后
my
面
grade.
算起，从后面算起。好了没有？一波再带吗？一波
Oh, I'm also typing. I'm also typing.
啊，快点哦！我9点半就要走人了。
Exactly.
Yeah, because I have to prepare the notes.
Rachel, do you know when did world hunger start? World hunger.
Oh yeah, huh? There was I can't
If you believe in Adam and Eve, you know what hunger started like really, really early on.
Who the heck is Adam and Eve, bro?
It's in the
Physical
Bible.
characters.
It's in the Bible, my dear.
I'm sorry, I don't read Bible.
You have to know, not because you are Christian. You must know because this is sometime in the comprehension passage you will come
It's a
out.
multiracial. It is because we are in Singapore and it's a multi-religious and multiracial
Is
community.
Adam and
And you
Eve
should
the first
just
two
know.
people on earth?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a beginning of it.
I'm not even sure if mine is atmosphere or not, so I'll just put it.
No, you have to decide, okay?
No, I don't even know. Atmosphere is
You cannot say you don't know, don't even know. You must know. You ought to know, you have to know. Because it's your own essay, come on. Wow, today is very hot. The weather is killing me. Yeah, I go to toilet for one. Okay, I see Han Ling one come in already. Thank you. This one is under which topic, Han Ling?
The first one. What does charity mean to you?
Okay, thank you. I strongly believe that all people in this world have a kind and sincere heart. Full stop. Hence all know. What mean hence? What is this? And hence all know the basics.
Well, that's not a full stop. That's supposed to be a comma.
Ayo.
I don't know how that got there.
Never mind. I change for you.
I'm on my PLD. No, just no.
And hence all know the basic of being charitable. Atmosphere, okay, you pay that, okay. Thanks. Although now everyone actively donates and shares their wealth. Yeah, I agree with you. Every little bit of helps means a lot with S. No, no. A lot to those in need. So why not we dive deeper? That should be dive.
You see, I have autocorrect on the PLD and it doesn't like me at all.
Never mind. This world of helping each other or motivation is suspend, and we'll see what our kindness to each other can offer. Yeah, okay. Daniel, your this one is under what? Why we need charity in the first place?
Second.
Charity, this one, Ipo, yours is, this one is the first question, is it? First question, okay. Okay, let's read Tianyu first, because Tianyu submit first. So second questions. Why we need charity in this 21st century? In this century, there is a lot of things happening around the world. Being world hunger cancelled and more. Wow, there's few of these that we need our attentions, the kind of atmosphere that we need. Okay, true enough. In this century, lots of people, not just this century, in the past century and to the present world of today, lots of people are born differently. Some being rather wealthy, while some are born in a very poverty. I will, instead of born poor, I would say they are born in a poverty manner. Poverty, or Daniel. So how does this relate to charity? Charity is a form of donations while not getting any money or support back then. If people are rich or wealthy, they can help to donate generously to the charity that they wish to help people who are in need in terms of food, shelters, or money. Though this reason may not convince everyone, as some are selfish, self-centered, and also not obliging. You know what's the meaning of not obliging? I tell you, not compulsory. I don't oblige to you. That means 我不同意你，我不一定要做到啊。你要帮人家是你的事，我不要帮人家是我的事啊。Correct? That means not compulsory. Okay, there are many reasons why we should donate to charity. Thank you. Back to you, Ipo. Yours is this one,
Oh, I actually thought everyone did one question each. That would be perfect.
No, what are all three?
Charity is an organization set up to provide help and raise money for those in need, offering nothing in return. So what is charity? It is a helping hands reaching out to the people sinking in the mud or even in quicksand. Agree not? I prefer that in quicksand. I would say quicksand is more serious, no? Because you know why? When you start in the mud, you still can eventually get out from it, correct? But when you start in the quicksand, you're not only slowly, surely, and definitely will die from the torturing death.
It's a vicious cycle. The more you struggle, the deeper you go.
Yeah, that's why I prefer a quicksand than the mud, okay? Don't mind, but both are okay for me. However, it may sometimes be used as a means to brag about one's wealth or be used as a scam to treat money from, yeah. Recently, in North Point, they have this thing called, hello, 先生, you donate to charity ma? No, there are people standing at the bridge there and ask you donation. Sometimes I find it's a scam. You know, charity, they don't get people like that. You can put on your t-shirts and go ask for donations. Charity is a double-edged sword. However, charity means a way to stabilize society and show, yes, I totally agree with you, is to stabilize society. Please write down somewhere, because this sentence is very, very powerful, because to stabilize society and show kindness to everyone is very, very true. Okay, seriously. Because if without charity, in this world, you become very unbalanced on people. Can you imagine a country with full of people's poverty and 穷? That's happened in China, right? If you study history, right? During the last dynasty of China, the Qing dynasty, you know, there are so people on opium, people, that's why 有那个什么天地会啊, 白莲教啦, 对吗? All these people who want to get rid of the Qing empire. You see, you realize in history, if you study history, that there will be always the rise of the empire, and eventually there will be a fall, because people are too contented with what they have. So in returns, they forget about what is charity, what about giving to a gracious society. All right, thank you so much. Okay, everyone done? Last question, come on. Let's fill up the you know, the tic-tac-toe. I need one more here. I need one more here. Then tic-tac-toe, come. Okay, good. Use face spot, ma. Just like if the title is about honesty, the best sentence to start off is, my grandfather always remind me, honesty is the best policy in life. Till this day, I always live out to these statements, regardless of what, something like that. Let's start off with some interesting, powerful statements. Face spot. Go and search from some quotes, and if you can, put it inside there. Wow, cannot take it, man. Very hot. Wow, the weather today is damn hot. How I wish my room is aircon here. There's a face spot, I just think of it now. They always say charity begins from where? Charity begins from the home. It's true, huh? If you don't show charities and sincere heart to your family members, it becomes a very way, a very hypocrite to show that you do donation to others. That's my opinion.
Wait, Joe.
Yes.
But I may or may not have accidentally cut away half of my paragraph that I was typing. And apparently apparently shortcuts don't work on my laptop.
Oh dear, it's okay, it's okay. Don't worry, continue, don't worry.
It's gonna take a while to retype that.
Okay. No worry, no worry. Just remember to save it in case. Daniel, are you typing? Okay. Oh, nobody sent so far. Can someone send if we have completed one of them?
I'm typing as fast as I can.
Okay, but make sure that the contents, grammar, spelling acceptable because when you type. Okay, so spelling should be acceptable when you're typing fast. It's okay. But be careful, I go to the restroom. By the time I come back, hope you can send something. Oh, nobody sent
I said
No name, eh?
F is the wait,
Is
I
that
said
that?
again.
Oh yeah, I saw. You sent to me. Why we need charity organization?
I said one.
Oh yeah, okay. Because you got two tomorrow, I thought the same one. Because you start with charity also. So this charity is the second one, is it, Ipo? Second one, Okay, then read the second one here from Ipo. Charity, these words represent thousands of organizations working together for one conjoined goal. For one conjoined goal, helping others regardless. I will refer you to, if you can, helping others regardless of their race and religions, and their background. Okay, that is charity, right? So charities has almost been a AEIOU and unremovable part of a society, creating means to help the unreachable and the untouchable. You know, in India we got the caste system, right? The CASTE, then you caste system. Ibo, you heard of the caste system? They are called the untouchable. Have you heard before, Ibo? The caste system, I don't know why 1,000 of years until today.
If I'm not wrong, they're called the Dalits. We've seen the video in class.
Very poor thing, seriously, until today, they are still considered as one of the lower class. We are talking about 21st century now. Unreachable and untouchable, right? Charity is needed in the 21st century due to the issues that often the people in society who are in needs and in trouble, right, are the most overlooked. And you know, recently got the 19 years old guy stabbed the father, right, in Yishun. You know about this, Ivo? 19 years old, like, go and stab his father, 47 years old. This guy, 19 years old, confirm will be death sentence really. They don't care what reason, unless he got brain problem, crazy. So then you send to IMH. Governments and laws aren't set up to protect everyone who needs it. I don't agree that. What you mean by governments and laws aren't set up to protect everyone who needs it? No. The laws given by the government is supposed to meet everyone. So this question here a bit, sorry, I will put there a question mark. I did not know what it means unless you elaborate on this. That's why charities are here. So governments and laws are being set up. It's not say are not set up. In fact, government and laws are being set up to protect everyone, regardless of your background. That's why charities are here to fill the gaps and provide dedicated resources to help the needs, the most vulnerable. Thus, charities is a part of our identities as a humans and a representation of a kindness as humanity. So what I know what you mean now. You say government and law are being set up, but unfortunately, you should say this. Unfortunately, not all the laws are able to protect everyone, 对不对？法律是制裁、帮助、照顾人群的，可是没有每条法律可以保护。Take for example, I'm so sorry, don't laugh. Do you think every law protect LGBT? No, right? No, right now. Agree now, Hanling and Kenyu. Certain country, especially the Muslim country, will not have a law to protect LGBT. True or not? Certain country like the Muslim country, let's be honest, and the Christian country as well. These are the one very staunch one, Hanling. No one. Okay, you know what I mean? Okay. But to me, they are still human beings. They did not kill and make it. That's their choice, ma. Okay, can you send already? Oh, Hanling is send. Okay, let's read Hanling one first. Hanling, yours is the second one, right? Is it? Hanling?
Yes.
Okay, because I didn't see your head.
It takes a while for my mic to unmute now because, well,
Okay.
lag.
Okay.
I don't like this computer at all.
That means your speed processor is very slow. Though it may
It's very slow.
Yeah, though it may seem it as this is a school one what to do. Though it may seem as it the world. Though it may seem as it the world is getting richer and richer by the second. I don't know what kind of English is that. Sorry. With everything's progressing so fast and money to be made every second.
That was the autocorrect. Though it may seem as if the world is getting richer and richer by the second.
We must not forget the poverty-stricken in an unprivileged countries. Not only the poor, but even the rich need help at times. I totally agree. The rich sometimes also need help for charity. Seriously, you think they don't need? No, not true. Hanling, I realize you always there's a comma you like to put A and D. N. For me, I realize that actually the comma is already a conjunction already. It's a connector. But you putting a comma and an N means you are talking about comma, a double comma. So either you put a comma or you put an N, you have to decide. Because some lecturer like myself, we were very OCD one. We cannot take it. Okay, maybe we are trained, I'm seriously, we are trained by the old school of thoughts, by very, very strict teachers. When we do this, is a no. Okay, we have to do corrections. So I'm very OCD on this one. And hence charities are always needed through the times to aid people in need. There are so many reasons why charity is in need. It's needed this time and now. So let us investigate into this, or let us look into it in more details. Okay, that will be can you
First one.
This one yeah. Okay, let's go. Hey, number 3, so nobody do each and every charities are important.
Wait, could we see the third question again?
Wait, though some is more important than the other, any charity are still important. Any charity is still not any because you're not sure which one, so it is not Okay, charity can be as small as needing money to fund foods and shelter for a poor family to big event has cancer. Yes, I like the word you say that, cancer foundations. One of the charity that I feel that it needs our help is definitely the world hunger. As we are living in the 21st century, the world hunger cases grows tremendously like a speed of light as the population increases. Donating foods to food charity is a good deed for those who need it. Charity is definitely part of our world's spectrum. Can you write the word a world spectrum? So we should do our part and stand together to fight. Spectrum there means it's within our circumference. All maps are our own circumference of that. Okay, let's read on to the third questions. So we are all done the first two questions. Well done, children. So we're going to do the third question, which is this one. Which charity do you think is in need of our help?
Wait, sure. My bad. My one was for third one. My one was third one.
Oh,
That was for third.
this one.
Yeah, that was for third.
Okay, this is for the third one. So each and every charity is should be is. How do I cancel? Oh yeah, I got it. Then should be is. Then here there is also one is. Okay. Who's next? So can you got the first questions? Okay, the third question is which charity do you think they need help? That means that immediate help. Which one do you think need the most urgent help?
This is going to be pretty hard to stick to the AIMS though.
Okay, come on, man. Let's go for it. Then we're going to talk about economy. You see, after you type, you realize you realize these three questions, you can actually end up, it become the first one will be your introduction. Your second and the third one, why we need charity, it can become a point form. So if you put these three paragraphs, it becomes a mini essay already. Yeah. So can you, this is your first question, no? What does charity means, huh?
Yes.
Okay, let's read on. So Tianyu has finished the 3 questions diligently. The word charity means an organization set up to provide help and raise money for those in need. Very good start, creating the atmosphere now. All right, to tell people, hello, excuse me, that is my definition of charity. We live in a world where some people are kind-hearted to donate things for people who is in need for help. Charity is definitely not an active thing many people do. Well, for me, I donate a bit of my allowance money once a week as I do not have much to give. Don't bluff lah, you should not. So donate to me. Uncle also need money.
No. I donate 10 cents.
好过没有嘞，每天1毛钱很多钱嘞，
I did roll.
Correct. As I do not have much to give, but still have some to give. So you can do this, you can say charity is all started from the hardware, not the hardware. You know what I'm talking about, right? That time, honey put
Your heart?
hardware. Sing.
Yeah, your heart.
Correct. 不是那个 hardware, 不是要 donate 什么 computer 啦 printer 啦
No.
calculator, that's the hardware, or even building, it's the hardware, the sing from the heart. Okay, can help in charity. Each donations, whether being big or small, can help in a charity, regardless of what they need. Let us understand each other weakness and help each other with it. Let us understand further how charity can help each other, not the weakness. Okay, we don't take the weakness. Let us understand the charity even further and the meanings deep rooted to each and everyone. We live in the same world, so we should do our part to help each other if we can. Sorry, Hanling, I tell you, this sentence, last sentence is not your fault. It's bullshit. 不是你 bullshit. It's bullshit to a lot of countries. 你懂吗？他们是 yeah, I help. And now you see Ukraine.
Wasn't it that USA said they will support Ukraine?
Yeah, you see.
USA are backing off because
I say, excuse me, Europe say, I will back you, brother. 你去打了打完之后，哎呦，不定啊。And then 那些人民难民怎么办？ And now it's the Poland and the nearby countries helping them. You see. I tell you, if it's country that don't have nuclear missile, all these things, I think US will attack just like Iraq and Iran will do. But because this is Russia, you see.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure even if US attack, even with countries that have like no nuclear weapons, like let's say Malaysia, I don't think Malaysia have. But then if they do that, right, China will get their opportunity to attack them.
Yeah, but China will not attack, to be honest. It won't be bothered to attack. It will destroy its own economy. It spent 50 years to build out the economy just to go for a war that is not related to them. 你打个屁啊！你懂我意思吗？天佑，关我屁事啊！对不对？
Wait, Malaysia has no nuclear weapon, right? I don't remember any.
Honestly, ask me, I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Was it I'm not sure was this news the truth I saw on TikTok. So like they say one of the Russian missile hit the Kiev bridge. Kiev bridge.
Yeah,
I'm not sure was it purposely or not.
Yeah, because the Crimea, there's bridge was being blown off by terrorists, by Ukraine people. They suspect. So, okay, cancer, a deadly disease that kills millions each year. But within cancer, there are many types of one, which is squamous cancer, a rare bone marrow diseases. There is almost no cure to this cancer. And the only way out is certain death. The ones with a truly strong body and minds are the ones that can overcome the disease. The Squamous Cancer Foundation is an organization dedicated to find a cure to this rare cancer. And donating to it will definitely be one of the most beneficial change and cost of life for many to come. Well said, well done. HIV and STI, they do have a cure, but not a very strong cure. Okay. They do have a cure because this HIV and STI, I tell you, the viruses evolve worse than the COVID-19. Okay.
Therefore, we have to find it.
Very hard to, they are manageable cure, but not 100% cure. Okay.
We'll get it one day. I mean, not soon.
No. Please. If you have proper sex partner, and don't go around to have sex with other people or do all
Wait,
this. You got not
sure.
involved.
I want to know, you can only get, okay, so HIV, wait, is HIV and STI the same thing?
No, it's different.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, okay.
Didn't we explain this like 2 lessons
No,
ago
no.
Never
Never
No.
mind. He's still innocent.
No, this is different.
He's
I
still
know both
innocent,
are
not like you.
uncurable.
Not like you, your brains are corrupted already.
Okay, wait, sure, wait. So HIV,
Before you cannot take it already, you go
yeah,
away.
so you can get HIV from your parents, right? Like
Yes,
if you pass down the gene.
yes.
But
yes.
then if you have sex with one partner, will you like the chances is still there, right? But it's just not so high, right? Is it?
No, unless the other sex partners that he also go around, then you will
No,
call.
but just say both of you first time, both first time.
不会啦，
不会, right?
不会
Then-
不会。
But then what if you then only if you do it multiple like 2
Sorry
times?
to say, Tian Yu, because both of them are first time, and can I use the word? They are both virgin, so they will not get STI and HIV. Don't worry. Okay, under the religion's rules,
Then
yeah.
2 times, 2 times. Like both did it twice.
That depends on your luck. Sometimes because can be
But
infections.
then
My needle, if both of them are on drugs and then they share needles, then the needle will become infected and become corroded because of certain things, and it can cause it. Ipo, we are waiting for your last paragraph. Let's go.
No, I'm typing.
Okay, good.
Did you know it's been 1 month since the queen passed away already?
Wow, you still can remember that, seriously.
No, I mean no, it was like I think for
It has. It's been a month.
it's been I think she passed away on 7th of 9
Like 8 of September.
or 8th of September.
It's been a month and almost a week. It's been quite a while.
5 days. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Times I feel like this year the time passed a bit fast.
Very fast, man. I don't think so.
No, like maybe not is because it's after end of year, right? Like after end of year, so we
fast,
actually are free now and not just stay in our room study. It feels like time passed a lot faster. Like now it's already 9:04.
I tell you what, after this, when you get your report book, you all, 2 of you are better. Remind me tomorrow also, Han Ling and Tian Yu. You all have to really start planning for your Set 3 because Set 3 next year is going to be super tough for you all. People will share with you his true life experience. If you're not going to do it well, and especially Han Ling, you have 2 sisters to take you as a role model. You cannot screw up, seriously. You have a very strong burden. Sorry, because 你是老大, you are the next barrier, so you have a very strong, heavy responsibility on your shoulder. Okay, so you cannot say why me, because that is you. Okay, you cannot say why me, that is you. Okay, but you can do it. You always believe in positivity. 5th of November is more or less confirmed. We have a party. E4, if you want, you can join us on 5th of November. Okay, we have a party in my grassroots club.
Yeah, so Hao Xuan. I'm pretty sure that's Hao Xuan. Wait, HR is that Hao Xuan?
Hao Xuan 做么?
I'm pretty sure it is. They made an announcement in the chat already.
He said it in the chat without you, like without the chat. He said that
we have 2 chats, you see.
Yeah, there's another one with just the students. He said that on November 5th and 6th, he has like friends that have birthday on it. No, that's just sad.
Then how?
I'm not sure, but
He's probably going to.
But it's 2 days though, so maybe he can come on November 5th and then go to his friends on November 6th.
I think we will vote, Okay, we give a few dates, 5th, 6th, and then maybe on which day, and then the following week, Okay, we give a date, Don't be so kiasu,
I'm honestly okay with any day, as long, but
yeah,
we can choose on the weekend.
We can choose 5, 6, 12, and 13.
Oh.
4 days. Then we see the majority choose the date. Then we get.
I'm pretty sure I might have to take the 12 and 13 because I'm quite sure I'm going back to Malaysia for like 2 weeks. Actually, no.
Going Malaysia.
I'm not sure. I need to ask my parents again.
Okay, come on. Ipo, are you done?
I just realized it's like
Almost. I'm writing the last few like things.
Okay. So
for
because,
my I know. Say yours for your one first, because my one is like side topic.
no, because we're gonna continue this economy. This one is very important. Yeah, I don't want to overflow unless no choice.
And
So, Hanling, you're taking pure history, pure geography, or pure lit?
You like history, I'm taking ALP, I'm not taking pure humanity.
Say again, elective what?
I'm taking ALP, so I'm not taking a pure humanity. I'm going to take an
ALP,
elective
what is
humanity.
ALP?
Applied learning program, which means you take one less subject in exchange for 2 additional courses.
So you're not taking others history or this humanity subject you're dropping? No,
No, we're going to still take one humanity, but it's not going to be a pure humanity. It's going to be an elective one.
So which one, geog or history?
History, of course.
Very proud for people who are taking history. Well done.
It's not that I have like a certain amount of background knowledge or anything.
No. But it's good to do history, not because of just knowledge. Okay, thank you, Hanling. Let's go to
I
the
just want to
last
know
panel.
something. When Hitler said his speech, right? I'm pretty sure Hitler definitely gave a talk to his army. Did he say in German or English?
German, of course. He speaks German, right? Ipo.
Do we have the
Hitler has a best orator skill, because of his orator skill, they won the parts of a lot.
do we know the speech that he said?
Okay.
Like the speech, like the speech he gave to the army.
No, it's just sometimes impromptu.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Charities and organizations which gathers the powers of individual who are willing to contribute to a greater cause to help those whom are in need. Actually, who are in need, not whom, who are in need. Charities can require many different helps to be given. For example, the donations of money and food to be used to break the vicious cycles of people having lived in poverty and locked in a poor state of health or poor state of poverty. But some needs helps more than the rest and more than the others. For me, I think it would be helping the people in Africa, such as donations of money to construct schools and housing as the new generations of African people who are educated can effectively extract Africa's from the current situation. Extract. Sir, I don't understand this sentence here. Sorry, a bit ambiguous for me. Has the new generation of African people who are educated can effectively extract Africa from the current situation? Extract what thing? 牙齿啊? 拔牙. Extract what? Extract out of their poverties, extract out of their war-torn zones, extract about their discriminations, extract about their racial discriminations, extract about their religion discrimination. There are a lot of things in Africa. It's a very complicated continent. Okay, they have communists. In fact, there are 2 countries in Africa that are communists, if I'm not wrong, right? I think Somalia, was it Somalia or Central Africa? From the current situation, thus I think it's very important for the greater cause that this charity receive the most help. That means You know this song, we are the world, we are the one who make a better days for you and me. There are people dying, we saving our life. It's a song for Christmas saving Africa.
Yeah. There's like multiple memes on
Michael
there.
Jackson was one of them, my cousin. Yeah, remember? Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, all the singers, all my cousin was there. That time they want me to join in, but I was not free. I went to Taiwan. Hanning, sit down. Purposely want to say, Hanning, go away already. Don't want to hear my story already. 一波你看很过分了，很过分的啊 ！Sit down，不要故意啊，跟你讲。Then 台湾叫我去唱，明天会更好。轻轻敲碎伤心的心里，慢慢张开你的眼睛，看看昨日那个情。不会唱了。Okay, it's a similar to sing the word. 一波 don't give me that kind of smile, I tell you. Okay, 我声音很好的哦。Okay, 张国荣跟我一起唱歌的。Okay. My cousin also, yeah. Just beat it, da 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 da. My goodness, who is the one who type it? Can you? You crazy, are you? Just beat it.
Just copy and paste Google.
Okay, let's talk about this one here. All right, what is an economy? Whether you are going for set 3, set 4 in the future, you know, economy is recently happening that the COE of the car price is increasing, the bus fare is going to increase. And all these are increasing because, is it because due to COVID? Is it because of the war between Russia and Ukraine? Because there are people who, the overpopulations that create all these, yeah, insanity song, yeah. But I like that song, okay, beat it. It's one of my favorite songs. So an economy, so tired, can you? Let's read an economy.
An economy is the large set of interrelated production, consumption, and exchange activities that aid in the determining how scarce resources are allocated. The production, consumption, and distribution of goods and services are used to fulfill the needs of those living and operating within the economy, which is also referred as an economic system.
So you see, Tian Yu, Yibo, and Hanling, my respect to your daddy and mommy. They are the one who, even they are playing a small part, like myself, Raymond, Uncle Raymond. Of course, we cannot compete with King Charles, right? We cannot compete with Xi Jinping. We cannot compete with President Putin or even Joe Biden or Mr. Lee Hsien Loong. They play a biggest role in economy, right? Correct, Yibo? Because they are the one who make decisions to whether to increase or decrease the import and export, to whether to bring in the goods and services to have FTA. You know, it's FTA right now, free trade agreements. So all these take away, it's just like your parents, whether they want to move a house. So you see, honey, you all got 5 in the family, right, honey?
Oh, yes, 5, but our grandma also lives with us.
Oh, 6 对吗？
Yes.
So 跟我一样啊。So 6, you got how many bedroom? May I ask? 3.
4.
4 bedroom. Okay, good. So quite big, your house. So imagine, in few years time, you got married. You and your wife, you got kids. Then your sister also got married, got kids. Do you think this house is able to accommodate?
No.
Can accommodate, maybe a bit squeezy, correct now? 对不对? So what might
Yeah,
happen?
maybe.
Your parents might want to sell the house and then move on to a bigger house. Correct now? That's like economy like that. Why? Then they say, oh, now I have to work hard. I have to earn more money. Correct now? Something like that. 对吗? Same as your daddy, the coffee shops, you see. If you want to expand another coffee shop, say in Yishun to Bedok, to the Changi Airport Terminal 3, and then to Jurong East. Now all these need 5M, 对吗? The 5M stand for the money, the machine, the materials, the manpower, and people to manage, 对不对? 不然等一下人家去那边 manage 有3只手，你懂什么是3只手吗？就是偷钱呐，就是说他咖啡他卖1块，他收9毛。
That happened before to the previous coffee shop. One of the employers like stole money.
Then that's why got camera everywhere. Don't do, not you. Please don't do this kind of things. It's a matter of time, 早晚会给人家发现的，对不对？ Not worth it. 你偷来这种钱不是血汗钱，not worth it. The worker who did this got 3 reasons 第一个就是可能他要拿那个钱去急救他的家里的人生病，没办法。第二个是为了他的赌博、毒瘾去还债。第三个就是用他的这些钱去给他不良的嗜好 ，not like for example, beside gambling like drinking, prostitutions or buying lavishly. You know, prostitution. Yeah, there are people like that. And also, I mean, the police force, I'm telling you, I've seen all kind of people. And then we have people like involved to buy expensive goods like Louis Vuitton, Hermes bag, very shopaholic. So 只有to me 这3个原因为什么要去偷钱那有时候会被人家骗。So yeah, you see, very dangerous. So economies to take away, we need to defend. What is the takeaway? Back to you, Han Ling. Yes, please read.
Oh god, I just realized I didn't unmute my mic. That's how laggy this is.
No worry, no worry. Okay, come.
Key takeaways. An economy is the large set of interrelated production and consumption activities that determine how scarce resources are allocated. In an economy, the production and consumption of goods and services are used to fulfill the needs of those living and operating within it. Market-based economies tend to allow goods to flow freely through the market according to supply and demand.
So you must know, for economy, you must talk about supply and demands. You must say these 2 words. It's the most important thing, especially Singapore. You see, I'm staying in Khatib, near the home team here. And behind my house here, there's a big vast of empty forest. It become now 平地, flat. They're going to build HDB BTO flat. Why? Because all these flats, all these buildings, this housing development board that is building is for Han Ling, Tianyu, and Yibo Yong. Whether it's a HDB condo or landed property. You see, 你懂家不是有一个盖字旁对吗？家，你懂家吗？那个华文字家是不是有一个盖？对吗，天佑？你笑什么？我在跟你讲话，你懂家吗？你会写那个字家吗？ Can you write the 家 inside?
House. Wait, I'm not even sure if I can write it on my PC, but I will try. Wait.
家，你懂家上面不是有一个
Yeah, wait, I'm not even sure if I can even type it.
对 ，thank you 翰林，这家对吗？
I cannot. My PC cannot.
还有那个屋子也是有一点上面一点就是以前人家那个居民 right? So you realize that 翰林 when I ask you how your family member get bigger, so you see there's a scarcity of room, correct? True not? You don't expect your grandma and your parents to sleep in the dining room, right? When you cannot be you and your wife and your baby sleep in the dining room or living room. So what shall we do? Are we going to partition your house into a few more rooms? Or are we going to sell this house and move on to? So you see, economies takeaway is that when some peoples are not able to survive people in that country, what happened? They will leave that country. Remember, we studied history for Sec 1 and 2, the push and the pull factor. What pushed them out of the country and what pulled them to come to Singapore? True enough. We all know Singapore is a country have no natural disaster. No natural disaster. I got one student, yes, where? Got flooding. I stay in Bukit Timah, always got water flooding. The drainage is very bad, which is true. But how bad is the flooding compared to China and India and Pakistan? True enough. Or even a hurricane. So 这种是哎呀芝麻粒都 a small thing 啦，哎呦比什么 Okay, understand the economy. It's back to you, Yibo.
Economy picture, can you hear me?
Yes, very loud and clear.
An economy encompasses all activity related to production, consumption, and trade of goods and services in an area. Those decisions are made through some combination of market transactions and collective or
Hierarchical
decision making.
Hierarchical
Decision making. Everyone from individual to entities such as family, corporation, and government participate in this process. The economy of a particular region or country is governed by its culture, law, history, geography, among other factors, and it evolves due to the choices and actions of the participants. For this reason, no two economies are identical.
Not true, but true in the sense, not true economies, but are very close like twins. hierarchical means levels of, write down hierarchical means level 1, level 2 to the top level. That means the top, which is like the king or King Charles. Okay, the word pronounced as geography, pronounced as geography. So the hierarchical decision making is that from the government, the top down approach, the top management all the way down to the lowest. Back to you, Ipo. This one, types of economy.
Market-based economies allow individual and businesses to freely exchange goods through the market. According to supply and demand, the United States is mostly a market economy where consumers and producers determine what is sold and produced. Producers own what they make and decide their own prices, while consumers own what they buy and decide how much they're willing to pay.
Yeah, so this is like, you see, you realize both back in Lazada, you see, hey, how come this Nike shoe sell $20? When this Nike shoe, I went to the shopping center, it sell $200. So it's 假货, but both are Nike. So how? That's why the copyright, trademarks, all these come in.
We know of that in the industry as a scam.
No, it's not a scam. No. Honey, to me, it's not a scam. To me, it's an imitation. You should know. I mean, honestly, honey, you and I should know. Where got a Nike shoe sell $20 in Lazada so cheap? And yet they deliver to you. And you should know that quality is not as 100% compared to the real Nike. Let's say you go to Jurong Point and buy IMM. You know, I like to go IMM to buy these kind of things. These are real shops. True or not? So it's not a scam. Scam means they bluff you. Then like I tell you it's $200, but end up you know this product is $20. This is considered scam. But I really tell you this shoe is $20. Okay, you already should know that this shoe is not a real one, an imitation, but you still buy it, so it's not a scam. But if I'm selling you a shoe that is $200, later you find out it's only a $20, then this is called a scam. To me, okay. So just like a watch, you know Rolex, Rolex, you know it's a Rolex watch, right? So if you see on Lazada selling a Rolex at $100 and the one selling at $100,000, you know this is it's not a scam really. This is an imitation. The quality will not be meeting the $100,000 watch. So, but it's still boosting out the economies. There are people doing that. Study of economies, back to you, Tianyu.
Okay. The study of economies and the factors affecting economies is called economics. The discipline of economics can be broken into two major areas of focus. Do you pronounce it micro?
All right, you're right. Yeah, you're
micro.
Yeah, you know the science, microscope.
I thought you were pronouncing it micro or something.
No, micro, correct. You're right.
Microeconomics and macroeconomics.
So microeconomics, these two words, please write down, Ipo, especially for you. You're going for A-level, right? You're going to study A-level. If you study A-level, there will be these economic subjects that you must take. Most likely you have to take these. So microeconomics and macroeconomics are two super important in real life. Even you go to university, you have to study these two subjects. Regardless of whether you go for IT or finance is confirm一定要读的. Okay, science. These two topics is the most important. Let me explain. Please write down. We talk about the first one that is highlighted in yellow. And this one highlighted in blue. Now, the one highlighted in yellows, ready? We are talking about demand and supply. That means people buying things. So the demand and supply of the microeconomy is like things that we're talking about. Buying a Hermes bag, buying a wanton min. Okay, okay, this is microeconomics, demand and supply. The macroeconomics are like unemployment, import and export, trading, a biggest picture. So the word number one, the one highlighted in yellow, the microeconomy is talking about small items, 对吗？ Daniel, micro 吗 ？microscope 对吗？ So macro 就是大宗的，就是讲 unemployment recession inflation depressions inflation, depressions, recessions and depression, all these big items. Okay, let's go. Micro. Daniel.
Microeconomics studies the behavior of individuals and firms in order to understand why they make the economic decision they do and how these decisions affect the larger economic system. Microeconomics studies why various goods have different values and how individuals coordinate and cooperate with each other. Microeconomics tends to focus on economic tendencies, such as how individuals' choices and actions impact changes in production.
So let us discuss on these three topics. What do you think about the world economy? Okay, so this is questions. Let's ponder. We will talk about it more details next week. So for me to start off, I think the world economy is getting very, very volatile, very diversified, very dynamic. So we do not know because of the advance of the paradigm shift of technology from the old ways of doing marketing or hunting. It's like, my people, my 报纸, now you can read newspaper on digital, correct? Those people, 以前小孩子 extra, read all about it. 对吧？那些小孩子在街边这样，
Yeah.
现在你不用什么 extra.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Correct. It's a paradigm shift to now e-newspaper already. 现在报纸，你看 Straits Times 现在我不买报纸了。现在以前when I advertise my tuitions, I will put under classified ad in Straits Times. Just a few columns, 五个 small columns about maybe 5 cm by 5 cm. It cost me $80. Well, you can imagine the whole page, the whole advertisement on the newspaper is $5,000 to $8,000 with color, no. So imagine you put there Gain City or Robinson sale or this Harvey Norman sales, correct? Or Takashimaya sale, one full page like that, 10,000. Then 有时你看到那些报纸，有时那些人死掉有没有？放那些他的家族这样一个可以几千块钱呢。哇，那个报纸赚到很 steady 现在不用了，不用报纸，他们放在 Facebook 跟 TikTok. My grandfather just passed away. Then the whole world know already. Straits Times is only Singapore know. But when you put TikTok, the whole entire world know that person's grandfather, grandmother, whoever passed away, kick the bucket. So the economies of today's world, Tian Yu, is really very diversified. It's like changes without you knowing. By today you learn this thing, next day is new thing already. 对吗 Tian Yu? Like yesterday I thought about Genshi. Wow, some of my students, the eyes so big. Whoa, Genshi. Whoa. I don't know what's so big about this game. Anyway, so the global economy impacts, we will talk about this 2020, honey. The June 2020.
June 2020 global economic prospects describes both the immediate and near-term outlook for the impact of the pandemic and the long-term damage it has dealt the prospects for growth. The baseline forecast envisions a 5.2% contraction in global GDP in 2020 using market exchange rate weights, the deepest global recession in decades, despite the extraordinary efforts of the governments to counter the downturn with fiscal and monetary policy support. Over the longer horizon, deep recessions triggered by the pandemic are expected to leave lasting scars through low investment and erosion of human capital through lost work and schooling and fragmentation of global trade and supply linkages.
Oh my goodness. You see, this is only just 2 years ago. Due to the pandemic that caused the world to turn upside down, especially the airline business. The traveling business, as well as the shipping business, as well as the healthcare business, as well as the banking business, as well as the F&B, the food and beverages. So many are being affected. Except one that did not affect it very badly is the education. Agree? It's true. You realize that thank God with the Zoom and the technology that make us to continue to connect. But that's not true, Tian Yu and Yibo. Because you know why? In other parts of the countries like India, Pakistan, or even the poor countries, they always travel to go to school. They don't have Wi-Fi in their school. So when there's COVID or pandemic, they really stop for 1 year. So that means KU, Hanling, and Ipo, those like last 2 years, who is the same age as you, you are now set 2, they just start primary 6. That means now you're 14 years old, right? Hanling, correct? Ipo, yeah, 15 years old, right? So that means your those same age with you in other countries, they are now maybe studying only set 1 or set 2 or set 1 or PSLE. Can you imagine they are 2 years behind you, or even 3 years behind you? Because they do not have this, you see, a country all depends on the money, the status, how many gold bar they have to provide them. That's why Hanling, you agree, no, Ipo, you agree, German, right? They went to attack and go and conquer other countries and to steal their gold bar, right? And melted the gold bar. See, during war, gold
Wait,
bar,
they did? They
yes.
did?
Yeah. So what do you think about the economy of Singapore? This is the second question, all right, so we will stop here and then there will be a third questions. Then we move on about this one. We'll talk more about these 2 things next lesson. Because just now we spent quite a lot of time doing the 3 questions, but worth it. Next week, we're going to talk about these 4 major topics: inflation, deflation, recessions, and depressions. If you have the time, please go and look up to it and tell me, for example, Hanling, you are the Prime Minister of your
the Germans got about $600 million worth of gold, US dollars.
Correct, See, I didn't bluff.
They're just stealing.
Yeah,
wow.
Then they went to Egypt, all these things. So Hanling and Tianyu and Ipo. So imagine now you're the Prime Minister of your country. Please tell me which one is the most serious effect. Is it the IDRD? Which D? Sorry. Is it the inflation or deflations or recessions or depressions?
Definitely depression. Definitely
Okay,
depression.
that's a meter here. So next week we'll talk about it more often, more things to deal with. And of course, we have 3 questions. What is inflation, recession, and depressions? Actually, we got deflation. Okay, so these are the 3 topics that we're going to deal with it. So next week, we are still more interesting. So each one may do 1 question instead of doing 3. We'll see how it goes of the time management. So I don't want to take too much of your time. Okay, I'm going to stop recording now. Okay, guys, I will